Hi, I'm Mike Bellevue, and we are at the 2015 edition of Dixon's Gunmakers Fair. Dixon's Fair, which is put on by Dixon's Muzzleloading Shop, celebrates all things about muzzleloading gun making. And there's plenty of shopping to be done here, but even though that's maybe the most fun activity, the real heart of the fair is makers bringing in their guns and their accoutrements and having them judged by real experts. And it's quite a feather in your hat to win a ribbon at Dixon's. All right.
It's just basically about an 1800s Lancaster rifle.
And this is your first build, right?
Yep, first build.
Wow, I'll tell you what, man, you did very good. It's a nice looking gun.
Thank you.
So you're going to enter it in the fair, huh?
I believe so.
All right.
And once that's done, then I'm going to start shooting it.
Perfect. Well, good luck.
Thank you.
We'll head on over to the judging area now. Well, we're over here at the judging area, and there are two sides of the building. And the side we're on right now is accoutrements, and as you can see, we've got knives, tomahawks, powder horns, and these are all being judged for their quality of workmanship. And now we're on the rifle maker's side of the judging area, and as you can see, there are some beautiful examples of workmanship over here. And this is what this fair is all about. All of these builders showing off their work.
Anyone can be a builder. You're at the right place to learn. You too can build a rifle.
I generally end up mixing business with pleasure at these events, and part of my business this year was to interview Ian Pratt for an upcoming American Frontiersman magazine article. Ian is an extremely talented gun maker, knife maker, blacksmith, and he's just a phenomenal artist. Well, the crowd noise was so bad here, it drowned out what Ian was saying, so I'm just going to paraphrase. What we have here is a partial display called the Southern Traveler. And this is really interesting. Ian and 14 other artists got together to make this complete set of equipment for a southern frontiersman in the last quarter of the 18th century. And this is really a phenomenal setup. Ian made the rifle for the kit, which is a smooth rifle. It's beautiful. I'll show you some pictures of that. And his wife made the hunting pouch and the knapsack, belt knife sheath, and various of the small pouches. But then we've got other guys like Ken Gahagan, who made a hinged lid pipe that you'll see as we go by here that's really neat. And Tim Condi, who did the finger woven sash, and Brian Barker, who did the bag knife, and Joe Seabolt, who made this beautiful poled tomahawk and snake effigy fire kit. Rob Stone made the hand-woven blankets. This is just a wonderful display. And it's basically all commissioned by Paul Gosnell, who's a collector of this stuff. And if you want to see the whole exhibit, if you go to the Contemporary Long Rifles Association show in August in Louisville, the whole thing will be on display. But this was really a phenomenal display to look at, and quite a testament to the craftsmanship of all of these guys. So right now we're looking at the rifle that Ian made for the Southern Traveler exhibit, and this is pretty cool. I mean, the idea is that this is a 54 caliber smooth rifle that would have been made out of some new parts and some recycled French trade gun parts. Ian forged the trigger guard, the patch box, all of the iron furniture on the gun. He made the bone inlays that you see for the cheek piece and on the comb, did the carving. I mean, just absolutely a beautiful piece of work. And you can see, I think, from that trigger guard, what a good blacksmith he is, how good his forgings are. At the Rifle Makers Fair, you'll find most of the big name rifle makers from the eastern part of the country, but you'll also find bags, horns, all sorts of accoutrements and gun parts. If you're looking to build your own flintlock rifle, Knob Mountain Muzzleloading has everything you need. and they are famous for their great wood and profiled stocks. Well, if you're going to shoot muzzleloading rifles, you need a powder horn. And boy, they have them here. Every year something really catches my interest, and this year it was swivel breech rifles. All right, why don't you tell me about it?
Put on half cock?
Yeah.
I don't know what pure it is.
I made one and took it to Jacobsburg last year.
Push this lever down,
All cheesecake is good.
turn the barrel,
Cheesecake is my favorite.
lock straight in there.
That is great. Now, did you build it?
My son
Sex is good.
gave it to me
Better than others.
Yes.
as a Father's Day present. See his dad?
Oh, wow. that is very cool.
I'll let you know next time I see you.
Swivel breech rifle, how the action works. Fire the rifle, get it on there, bring it back to half cock, release the lever, rock it back and forth, spin the barrel, and ready to go. Beautiful. Well, this rifle, which is a work in progress by Wayne P. Watson, really caught my eye. It's got a nautical theme, and it's commissioned by a retired Navy man. And let me just show you this because it is quite beautiful. I'm going to try to do an American frontiersman article on it. Why don't you tell me about it? Was this ivory?
That's ivory.
I forgot, sorry, but thanks for your service.
Silver stars?
Silver Star. It's from 1804 Marine Corps button, chest button.
Wow.
That's what was on the fouled anchor with the eagle holding it in his beak.
Yep, beautiful. Yeah, that is a beautiful piece of work. And here's what the other side of that rifle looks like. It was a great day at the Rifle Makers Fair. It'll be a long wait till 2016.